All right, I'm going to go through my entire process, how I made these billboard method video ads for this product. I will show you how I did it and my thought process. And before I get into this, I'll just show you some case studies, how I know this works. On this product, my billboard ad doubled sales and reduced ACOS from 70% to 35%, as you can see right there. On this one, the video ad was the lion's share of all the sales and by far the best ACOS. And on this one, the ACOS was cut in half to over 100% to 60%. So that's how I know that this method works. I've tried a bunch of different methods, and the billboard method I've found is the best ACOS, best ROI across the board. All right, let's get into how I make them. So first step is go to the listing and read the listing. Urinary tract health treatment for cats and dogs. So it's UTI drops for cats and dogs. Next thing I do is open Jungle Scout and I see how much revenue it's selling. So I have kind of the big picture here, how long it's been launched. Okay. And then I want to see, all right, what keywords is this product ranking for? What are the main keywords? So open Jungle Scout, Keyword Scout, and I see clearly here, dog UTI treatment and cat UTI treatment. Those are getting top 10 rankings, 6,000 and 5,000 searches. Urinary tract for dog, 2,000 searches, top 20, UTI treatment, UTI medicine for dogs, top 3. So basically anything that is UTI and a dog or a cat, it is ranking. Here we go, cat urinary tract infection. So it's UTI, cat and dogs. That is what this product is. So then I search on page 1 for the main keywords. Let's do dog UTI. And basically what I'm looking at is I'm looking at the other competitors and seeing if they have any video ads, just so I know for context, because I'm curious. Okay, here's one. Let's play it. Nothing crazy. That's kind of dumb. Let's keep going down, 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 down. And that's basically the only video I see there. Oh, other than this one, they're trying to get clever by just having a dog hover over a screenshot of their rating and their price. Nice try, but that's kind of stupid. Let's go to cat UTI treatment. Okay, the first video is up here. Let's play it. This is very stupid, horrible ad. It's not telling me anything about why they're unique and special. The thumbnail did not capture my attention, as you can see. Well, it's gone now, but there not an optimized thumbnail. Here's the thumbnail. Not an optimized thumbnail, not an optimized first 3 seconds. It's telling me nothing about why this is the best choice. That is the point of our video ad. It is first to get attention and then to communicate our USP, why we are the best choice. All right, so that's what I did first. I looked at the page 1 for the main 2 keywords. Okay, next thing is I'm trying to look for their best photo and video assets. Okay, because I already know I'm going to use the billboard method, split screen, huge text on the left, and then their best video assets on the right. And so I looked through all their videos, and basically I came away with this video being the best one. It didn't even have sound, but it looks like this. And the reason I chose this one, because it shows it being used in real life, because one of the USPs is you can put it in their water or you can put it on their food. And another video was this video. Again, it is showing how to use it. And this one is interesting because they're dripping it on a big thing of steak. That's kind of a pattern interrupt. So how I'm thinking is the 5-second mark will be the thumbnail. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. People are going to see this screenshot as they're scrolling down. Okay. And for this one, the 5-second mark is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I purposely made this screenshot the 5-second mark. As you can see in here, I went in and I trimmed it. So the best part, the most visually, the best part that I want to have on the thumbnail is at the 5-second mark. Okay. Here's a little trick. How did I download those videos? So I went down here and make sure to look in this section for the videos. So this one came from a review. So click full review, come to this page, and then you will right click on the page, you will click inspect. And then you will hit Command F and you will type MP4. And then go up here, copy this part, put it into a new tab. It should look like this. It should start with https://m.media/amazon/images, blah, 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 and it ends in MP4. Hit that. Boom. Brings us to here. Now we just click the 3 dots and click download. Boom. So I uploaded that into Canva and I trimmed it. So the first frame is good because on some placements for videos, the first frame is the thumbnail. And you obviously want to make the first 3 seconds good because on mobile, the videos will autoplay. But on desktop, it just shows the 5-second mark as the thumbnail. So this will be the thumbnail right here. And it will just, people will see a big slab of meat and they'll be like, whoa, that's interesting. And then obviously with the billboard method, they're seeing a huge billboard text that says game changer. I love the text game changer because it can work for any product. And I put a heart emoji. I also did works so well because I read the reviews and someone said it works so well. But you're not allowed to put exactly customer reviews. That's why I didn't go like that. I just said works so well. You could say both work, but I'm doing it like that. Another customer said better in 2 days, so I'm doing better in 2 days. So this one, my mindset for this product is there's kind of 2 different products. There's one targeting cats keywords and there's one targeting dogs keywords. So I chose the blue background for cats. And how did I choose the blue backgrounds? I got it from their packaging. I went down here and I copied this color. So they have this red and this blue. And then I went in here and I chose this blue. This will be for the cats. And then I chose the best video. And then I chose 3 different headlines. Game changer, works so well, and better in 2 days. And then I also played around with some more headlines. Another philosophy is you just put the main keyword as the headline. So I tried that here, and then I just put miraculous. I'm having fun. Miraculous cat drops. Just a little bit more. I'm thinking about what will get people's attention and get them to click. What will get people's attention and get them to click? Okay. So after looking at the whole listing, I looked at all the videos. I looked at all the images. They don't have any real life photography. It's all these kind of crappy infographics. I would call these C- infographics. I looked at all the photos of the reviews, and basically I came away with, this probably took me a good chunk of time at the beginning, is to figure out what are their best assets, video or photo. So I landed on, it's this video and it's this video. This one will be for dogs, for the dogs keyword, obviously, because dogs are going to be the ones that are eating the meat. And then I was kind of done with that within probably an hour or two. Okay. And then I want to make another set using memes. So I just Google searched funny cat meme and I looked through here. I looked at the images and I go, okay, I'm thinking about what will make somebody laugh. What will make a cat person scrolling down Amazon? What will get their attention and make them laugh? So I'm looking at here, and whichever ones made me laugh, I saved them. So I saved this one, I saved this one, and I did the same thing for dogs, which I'll show you in a second. So I did this. No stress, just vibing. Your cat after. And then I was gonna put game changer here, but no, I thought it was just your cat after, because there's a funny meme where a cat turns into an airplane. It just makes you laugh. That's the point of it, of a meme ad. It gets your attention, makes you laugh. Here's another version of it. Here's another version of it. Here's another version of it. You're just gonna scroll by. Now I would probably do a image enhancer on this. So let's do image upscaler because it's blurry. I already upscaled this one. No stress, just vibing. And then over to the dog one, the same thing. Game changer works so well, better in 2 days, all the same video. So we're just split testing the headline. And then I did some memes. Your dog after. And then I searched dog memes before and after, like happy and sad dog. And I came away with this one. And this one after searching Google for like 10 minutes. This is a funny, like this one made me laugh and this one made me laugh before, after. Now, there is a caveat. Amazon's TOS does say that the ad has to actually be relevant to the product. So don't surprise if these do not get approved. However, it's worth a try. So what I told the brand owner is I put the first 3, test these first for the dog keyword, or so for the cat keyword. So test this one, and this one for the cat UTI keywords. And then test this one, and this one for the dog UTI keywords. And then if they have the budget, test this one and then test the meme ones. So run that for a while and then see how it does, and then test the meme ones and then see how that does. So how many versions you're going to test, it depends on how much you're spending. Give this to the advertising manager and they will do what makes sense. Another Canva note to note is the ones that are just a static image, I drag them to 8 seconds. So 8 seconds, 8 seconds, 8 seconds. And I do that just by dragging right here. But I noticed when I created a new Canva project for a video, I was unable to drag the length of it until I click in here and go like that. Wait, until I go like that. Now that to me is really annoying. It's much easier when it says duration. See duration down here in the bottom left? Canva may have updated their system. I even asked ChatGPT. So in order to have the duration down here, I just duplicated my past project. So I was able to I like to be able to just drag the duration. Oh yeah, make sure duration is clicked on, and then I can change the duration. And every video ad must be longer than, I think it's 7 seconds. So that's why it makes sure it is 8 seconds. And for these ones, the natural video is 11 seconds, but I trimmed the end of it. I trimmed the beginning of it to make sure the best part, the most eye-catching part, is on the 5-second mark again. And then how I export everything is I go to share, download MP4 video, select all pages, download pages as separate files, and then I will click download and it will download everything. So in this case, all of our videos are just one slide. That is the simplest way to do it. And then I uploaded them all to a Google Drive folder, ready for delivery and upload to Amazon. The other thing that I looked at is their all products page. So this is all the products from this brand. And I'm going to see what is this current revenue compared to all their other products. So here we go, urinary tract, 3,000 in sales versus their bestseller is 72,000. This one is 22,000. This one is 18,000. This one is 6,000. So this is their least performing product that we're doing. So I have that in mind because if this one works, then we can do similar strategy for all of the products. So that is definitely something that I take note of. Also, what I did on page 1 was I looked at the top competitors that are also drops. And I basically read the top sellers and I'm trying to figure out, all right, what is the USP? So I did this at the beginning, but basically what I came away with was they're all pretty much the same in terms of the drops, other than the USP having it being that it's actually drops and not a tablet or a chewable. So the same thing applies for the cat and the dog. For the cat one, there are multiple different drops, and I looked at all the competitors and I read them, and they're basically the same in terms of the ingredients and what it actually does. And the USP is not going to be that it's drops, because there's other products that are also drops. So when I'm going into this, my mindset is, okay, we don't really have a crazy unique selling position. So I'm just going to go to the tried and true attention grabbers. Game changer, works so well, better in 2 days. My mindset is just, yes, our product is kind of the same as everyone else, but no one is doing a big billboard ad. So my goal is to just get attention. It's going to get more attention than this ad. It's going to get more attention than this ad right here. And we are just trying to get the click so they go onto our listing, and the listing does the job of selling the product and highlighting the USP and why we are actually the best. The goal of the video ad is just to get the click. Which brings me to the next phase would be, I would do a whole audit of this listing, and this was done, it looks like, by someone on Fiverr. It looks very not premium. I would suggest an entire listing overhaul, to improve the conversion rate of this product, of this listing. That said, a 50% off subscribe to save coupon, that is good, but that's just how my mind works. So you know how I think. Also keep in mind that the video will show down here. And so here's this stupid one. I get they're trying, but kind of stupid. This one, same, meh. This one, same, meh. And that's why
Discover
this
the
is
benefits of our urinary liquid
this one made by
treatment
AI.
for
Dog shit. This one, dog shit. As you can see, our ad is going to stand out across all of these. And the video ad may show over here, various different placements. Also, something to be noted is I did not add any background music. Now, that's personal preference. In my mind, it's not necessary because The vast majority of shoppers are not playing this with audio, but if you would like to add audio, just come through here and pick some background music that you like. But in my mind, it just adds another step of complexity, which does not enhance the click-through rate or effectiveness of the video, in my opinion. Also to be noted, I did not use the font from the brand because I don't like the font. Honestly, this was done by a shitty designer, so I'm not going to use their font. I went ahead and I went with my tried and true font. I like this font because it stands out, it's big and bold, gets attention. That's the idea.